Hello everyone, welcome to round 3 of Wilver GT3s here at Hockenheimring today. Guys have just finished off their 45-minute practice. Got some pretty good lap times out there. Ross there, top in the leaderboard at the moment, with Sully and Dan, the top 3. They're just about to start their qualifying. Interesting to see the lap times for this one, as our series leader at the moment, Shane, actually isn't in the session. Not sure if he is racing tonight. But if he doesn't, there is a chance for someone else to maybe take the spot. On board here of Ronald Allen. He's had some pretty good pace previously. Not too sure where he's sitting at the moment with the GT3s. I think he's raced the second one, he did the first one. But good to see what sort of lap times he's putting out today. The ones to look out for is Sully. So it's just going off there. Consistent lap time so far. Pretty sure he's up there in the championship. I believe Ross is second at the moment in the championship, so he'll probably be pretty happy if Shane doesn't turn up tonight. Right on board here with Sully. Split. Just wanted to get the tyres warmed up. Hopefully there's some pretty close lap times to make some good battles here. Something's happening a bit further back. Oh, no, he's going to the pits. Jump back on board there with Sully. So good to see a good mix of cars. Seems to be a few Fords and a few Porsche. Oh, sorry, Lamborghini. One McLaren. See how that does. Same as the Mercedes and the Acura. Joe and the Acura. See how the first lap times come up. Oh, 1:38 there with Ross. Bad. So Sully managed to get a lap there. Well, Ross is sitting at the top at the moment. Fair margin. Still got 10 minutes to go. Still a few more laps to be put out there. Still a few more cars to even put laps in. Looks like so far only 8 cars have. Might as well go through the drivers that are on here. So here we have Ross and Pushan, as some might say. Kiwi Ross. Got Kyle Franson. So it looks like he's got a new livery there, Lamborghini. Very good. Got Jason Bigby. Nice livery there. Always good to see Porsche. Angie Walkley. Nice. Trent Weems in front of him, also in the Lamborghini. Chris Ellison in this new livery as well. Yeah, it's nice. Doesn't sound too bad either. Haven't done any racing in the Acura. Behind him, we've got Joe. Rocking new livery tonight. Skynet. We've got Brenton. BMW. Usually a common pick between the Wilver drivers, but not tonight. Looks like he's the only one. And we have Michael Kelly, always running the monster liveries. Oh, good. Sure, quite a few of the guys actually haven't raced here at all. We'll just buy on the track tonight before the race. Nothing like practicing on the day. Halfway through practice. Sorry, qualify. Times are getting a bit closer now, which is good. The top three in the 137s. So Ross has got a 137.210. That's his fastest lap. Timmy Sullivan, 137.3. So not far off. And then Ronald Allen is 137.56. So those three are pretty close together. And then from 4th through to 7th, 5 tenths off each other. So definitely going to be some packs racing amongst them. Bit wide there on that one. Going around after the corner is probably a good idea. Looks like Mustang was a good car of choice. 4 out of the top 5. Interesting to see if Sully can take pole off Ross. The debris there on the track too isn't going to help. And on the outside of the corner there as well. Oh, looks like there's been a mishap with them too. He's got a bit gun. And Sully has just taken pole there with 37.045. Jeez, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. Ross is still in the pits, so he may come out. Is he still in? Yep, he's still in the pits. He may come back out. He's still in the front row, regardless. And I think Sully has given up the rest of his practice. He's got his lap in. All you Aussies out there, that's Ronald's business on the side. So look him up if you want any carpet and pest control. Yeah, Ronald will be fighting to try and get that P1. He got it. Oh, was that too far off? Not quite, not quite. Looked like he was pushing pretty hard for that. Chris Ellison's going to see what sort of lap he can do. Oh, might be slowing down. It's going to be his fastest lap too, 38.598. Not bad at all. Still got Dan to come across the line. Okay, more corners to go. That's run pretty wide there. Alright, let's see. Oh, no, missed that. 13.535, so I don't think it did get any better. The last lap must have got that, must have been off track there, we just cut to him. Not good for him. Ronald's coming across the line again. Oh, he's coming into the pits. Looks like everybody's finishing up pretty much now. Looks like that's going to be a grid. So
can I get a mic check, please?
Tim Sully.
Loud and clear.
Tim Sully there taking pole.
Yeah, you were coming through. No one else was.
A couple of mic checks there with lads.
Radio check. Good copy. Yeah. All right, welcome everybody to round 3, Hockenheimring, the Wilver GT3 League. Tonight's race will be a 1 hour sprint with 40% fuel cap. Tyre changes at your discretion. Clean racing and sportsmanship are mandatory. Of course, deliberate contact will result in removal from the session. If you're involved in an incident, do not argue in the voice chat. Please report the lap number and the car number for a post-race review. Please keep voice chat clear during racing.
All right. That's everyone in the lab's done. This could be an interesting one. Ross, if so the series leader Shane isn't in the race tonight, so Ross has got a high chance to take it away tonight. Be a bit of a battle between those top 4, 5, 6. I'm not too sure about Andrew. Haven't raced with him much, seen him racing, but we'll see. It looked like there was a bit of a bubble between the top 5 and the second 5, so probably those two are probably going to battle it out. Well, those two groups are going to battle it out. Tonight's race will be a timed session, as you just heard, with the spiel there from Jason. Just waiting on a few of the cars there to grid. So the cars are set to 40% limit, which means they're going to have to pit once, maybe twice in the time for the race. So yeah, that'll be definitely interesting. It's going to throw a bit of strategy into there, especially if we end up with a safety car.
I feel like the little tiny meat in the big Mustang sandwich up here. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah. Alright, safety car's about to roll out. Make sure that we are live. Yep. But yeah, bit of a Mustangs at the top, definitely the car of choice. Not too bad. It's going to be definitely a battle between Ross and Sully. And they've battled a bit together too, so it's going to be good. Some aggression to each other. Alright, safety car is in. Now they'll go on green. Here we go. Nice, Sully managed to get there in front. Ross is right on his heels. Managed to get up alongside him nicely. Ooh, bit of contact there. Ross ducks in behind. Sully's managed to keep himself in front. We actually we had a fun race last night, some GRs. Ross and Sully had a bit of contact, so there might be a bit of blood tonight. So I guess we'll see. I'm sure there's not, but you never know. Oh, the car's spun back there. So Daniel Johnson. The car looks to be relatively pretty good. Looks like Chris Ellison's back there as well. I'm not too sure what happened with him at his start. Sully's managed to get himself back in the front. And now Ross is trying to fend off Ronald, who's right on him. A few of the cars are getting looked a bit closer than what they were. Guys are dropping back a little bit. Sully's managing to put on a little bit of a gap there at 0.5. Hopefully he can keep that up. He knows this is going to be no easy feat with Ross. Quite a few fast guys behind him, really. Looks like most of the groups are, most of the cars are breaking up a bit, so. The battle going on between these two here. Looks like Margaret was going to cover him on the corner. No, he just let him by. So something's happened to Joe. He's gone back a bit too. Down to 3 positions. So Sully and Ross are managing to break away a bit there. .4 seconds away. Hopefully Ross can stick with him, give him a good fight to the end. Anything can happen. He's pushing hard. trying to create that gap. Try to make the gap bigger. Ronald's getting chased down a bit. 0.7. Jason's managed to gain 1 position. So Trent's not doing too bad there. He's gained 4 positions so far in the race. As well as Brenton back there. He's started P12, he's now P9. He's got someone on him now though. It's Daniel Johnson. He's not going to go up easy. Ooh. It was definitely pretty close. But Ross is back. Trying to close that distance. It's now 0.8 again. Like got it down to 0.6 for a bit. There we go. Ross definitely braked a bit deeper there, closed the gap. Right on him. Definitely fallen off from old Ronald Allen back there. 3 seconds. Dan's closing in on him. I think when we're looking at before, it's more like 0.8. He's slowly getting there. Mustang is just breaking away. Ross is back right on him. Sully managed to get away from him well there. So Ronald's also, oh, is he going for it? He is. Ronald's going to let him have that. Oh, he's coming from the cross. No, it's back in. Nice pass there by Dan. I think Dan's also in the running championship. Have to check this after the session. You check out Discord for all the standings, results, and all that sort of stuff, which is in the description. It's got the results of the previous races as well. Sort of created a bit of a gap there. Back onto these guys' battle. Right on him. Going up the inside. Ooh. Sully tends to be a bit quicker here. He may be able to, yeah, he's managed to stab in front. He'll be sweating. He's got him. They keep it. Ooh. Bit loose there. Geez, they're close. This is getting to be quite a battle now. But the more they battle, the more the old Dan here is going to catch up to them. And he's hoping on it. He's coming in quick. He's pushing hard and he knows what's happening. Sully be pleased he's managed to stay in the lead after that. Ross is not going to give up that easy. So he's going to give him a little bit of breathing space at the moment. Maybe. Maybe not. Nope, he's definitely not. Ooh. Sully gonna, yeah, he's kept it. Sully definitely gets a better exit out of that corner. Go, you may get it now. Oh no. No, Sully. Oh, not good. Oh, he will not be pleased with himself after that one. It's such a good start on the lead. That gives Ross a bit of a lead now, 1.8 seconds back to Dan. There are still pit stops to be made, so times could change there. Anyone could muck up their pit stops. Drive-throughs, not drive-throughs, speeding in the pits penalties. Yeah, especially when people are really trying to make up some time. Oh, Sully's going to have to fight his way back a bit here. He's still on the points. We do points up until 10th, I believe. Until 15th, so everybody here will get points tonight, which will be good. Sully can hopefully make his way back through the field a bit. He's going to be kicking himself after that. He was leading pretty well. The battle with Ross was really good. He obviously put too much pressure on him. Yeah, played out well for Ross. And he's just got to try and fend off Dan if he catches up there. Looks like he is closing the gap. It's gone from 1.8 to 1.5. So slowly but surely, it's catching up there. The gap back there to Ronald seems to be slightly bigger and bigger. It's now 3.5. 3 to 3.5. These guys here seem to be catching up a bit. With an open field there. Right back to 8th. Yeah, so Dan there has obviously fallen back a few places. And he's a podium contender too, so should see him fight his way back through the field. We do have some pretty quick guys that are further back in the field tonight, which is surprising, so should be some battles back here as well. So they're probably looking near making some pit stops, I'd say. To hear the drivers talking about maybe having to do 2 pit stops as the fuel's limited. So we've broken away a little bit from Dan. Maybe he had a mishap or something. Maybe now that Ross doesn't have someone to battle with, so maybe might see some increase in lap times. Looks like Andrew is making his pit stop now. Looks like he might be getting fuel and tyres, he's only just coming out now. Be interesting to see if these two pit at the same time, or if Dan chooses to pit at the same time as Ross. Maybe they do have a few more laps there in them. Thought it'd be coming in that lap, thought both of them would be coming in that lap. No other cars have gone in apart from Andrew. Maybe he had damage or something, but I thought they should be putting around lap 10. Maybe it's more like 13, 14. That's why they thought they might need to pit twice. Might have to see, or may see some fuel strategy come into play. Lead might be coming down a little bit. Hey, Ross is, I feel like it's in about 2 seconds, may drop off a bit. Don't know, part of his strategy a little bit. Oh, here he comes, coming in now. Is Dan going to follow suit? He's not. Okay, I thought he would. It'll be interesting to see the crossover there between them. See where they come out. Looks like Michael Kelly is there, pitting behind him. Got Trent coming in at the same time. So should, I guess, see them now and in the next lap, I'd say. It's Ross now coming out now. Got Brenton in the pits. Dan's got a decent lead here now with the cars in the pit. Got 3.7 seconds on Ronald. I'd say Dan will be pitting this lap, I'd say. So see where he comes out to Ross, who is back in P7. Oh. Alright, so now we'll just try and fix this. Alright team, sorry about that. Not too sure what happened there. Looks like Dan did go into the pits. He's now P9. Alright, there we go, all back set up. Sorry, I had some issues there. Got Ross back in the lead. 3.4 second lead, jeez. It's quite impressive. Do have a few guys that are closer back here. Last Sully got really any crash earlier. Joseph Harris obviously got a speeding in the pits. It's not good for him. Daniel seems to be closing quick on Andrew. Sully's going to be coming on them pretty quick. Be a bit of a congestion here. They catch up to Trent in front by the looks of it. Nice move there by Trent. Oh, sorry, not Trent, Daniel. Oh, then Sully's going to go on by as well. It's a thing sometimes when a car gets by, sometimes it's two that gets past. Looks like he's going to try and defend Sully. No, he's got it. Nice work there by both of them. Oh, Sully just about spun out there again. Oh, that corner. It's twice now for him. He's lucky he saved it that time. Looks like he learned from his first mistake. He's got a pretty good lead now. 4.5 seconds. That's crazy. Halfway through the race too. Got Ross in the moment in P1. Dan sitting back there in P2. Trent there, P3. But he does have Sully and Daniel on him. Which looks like they may catch up to him. Jason's a bit further back there too. Looks like he's catching up to Andrew. Bit of a pack here at the moment. Trent's had a pretty good race now. As you can see there, he's up 7 positions. It's a fair amount. Sully's slowly making his way back after his incident earlier. Definitely the pack to watch at the moment. Trent's got to be feeling the pressure knowing that both these guys are coming behind him. Sully's getting right on Dan. Jason's he's catching up to all of them as well. Not a bad place to be. A few of them up there could muck it up. Gain a few positions. It's now the two of them, Sully and Daniel, are approaching Trent. It's a bit slower than them at the moment. It's congesting it a bit, so they're going to fight around him while they're fighting each other. Yeah, slowing it all up now. The sooner they get past Trent, the better. Trent's making his mark now. Sorry, Daniel. Ooh. Nice. Good driving, guys. That was good. Managed to get... Oh! Yeah, that was Bit of a risky move there by Sully. He's really trying to push back, try and get back on that podium. He's pretty high in the championship, so he's going to be wanting to get those points. Let's now put Daniel into third. Which not bad considering he had a spin earlier. Oh, Ross now, 6.7 seconds. Oh, no, it's come down. Yep, 5.4. Oh, yep. Well, Brenton's letting him past.
Lap 18. He kissed me.
Definitely a nice drive there by Ross, maintaining that 5-second lead. Hopefully Dan's still got some more in the tank and he can fight back and catch up to him and have a good battle towards the end. The guys back here. Sully be wanting that third position, especially after getting pole and not being on the podium. It's not good. Not a good feeling. Oh. Seems like the back end on that tends to get out a little bit on him. Maybe it's a bit of a setup issue there for him. Maybe just pushing a bit too hard, trying to get out of the corner. Trying to get up to as much as you can. So Ronald's fallen back a bit here. Now down 5 positions, not too sure what happened there with him. A few of the guys are back a few from where they started. Quite a few of the guys are racing cars tonight too that they don't normally drive, which is pretty good. We allow whatever car you want to race on the night's fine with us. You don't have to have one car for the entire season, so you can just race whatever car you like the whole way through. Pick the fastest car if you want, it's up to you. It might be why you see a few more Mustangs tonight, driving on the track instead of in the crowd, like the Mustang things do. Joe's only 2 positions back, which isn't too bad considering it looked like he had a stop penalty for the speeding in the pits. Still a bit of time to lose. So Dan's getting a bit closer now to Ross. Slowly. So Jace managed to get around Andrew, but also around Trent. Going to third, now he's 6. He's still up 4 positions, which is good. So let's now call back up to Trent. He's definitely putting in a lot more effort tonight, trying to get more positions after that fallback. Well, he's having to put in more effort. Sorry, not that he is. He has to. He knows how fast Ross and Dan both are, who are up there. And also Daniel, he's managed to chase him down, which is good. The pass here is going to come pretty soon. Looks like Andrew just passed Trent as well. You really wanting to keep on him after getting passed by quite a few cars. Now he's dropped from 3rd to 7th in just a matter of a few laps. So more pit stops will be coming up in the next few laps. Ross put it on lap 12, I believe, last time. End of lap 12, end of lap 11. So he'll either pit, or probably in the next 3 laps, I'd say, we'd expect him to come in. I believe they've got around 40 litre tanks. It's 40% of the total tank, so. He's maintaining that lead. Ross's last lap was a 37.871 and Dan's last lap was a 37.835. So relatively close times. Relatively close times. You see Dan there as well, 38.252 and Sully 2.10. So he's doing well just to keep ahead of Sully there as well. It'd be frustrating. He really wanted to get past and get that podium position. So Joe's going off there. No damage, looks like maybe just been a bit wide on that corner. Right on him now. Maybe on the home straight. No, got a bit more distance on him now. Little Sully would catch up to him a bit. Daniel was doing well to keep him off. Holding on to that 3rd position. He didn't really have to do too much defending. Only one time that Sully almost got past and he lost a bit of traction. Jason slowed him out his way from the other 2 cars there. Might even catch up to Sully and Dan. Be a bit more lively for them. They'll definitely want to be deciding their positions before Jason gets there. He is right on him. quite a bit of sand out of that corner. Maybe Joe's not the only person that's gone off on that corner. Looks like Kyle might have got us speeding in the pits. So maybe Kyle might be out of the race. DNF there for him. Got Andrew and Brenton both in the pits at the moment. So Ross may be coming in this lap, I guess. It'll be interesting to see if Dan goes straight after. Didn't last time. He did one more lap and then came in after. But Ross is about to come up to the lap traffic up here. So, yeah, bit interesting. He may pit so he doesn't lose any time. Yep, he is. Is Dan going to follow him in? No, he's not. He's going. He'll be trying to hope for an undercut, I'd say. Ross will be hoping to get out of the pits nice and quick. But he did have a good lead, 5-second lead, and I don't think, unless Ross really mucks up his pit stop, I don't think Dan's going to be able to make that up just on a pit stop. But it'll be interesting to see what happens here with Trent. Where's Trent? Oh, he's only going now. Oh, maybe... Oh no, sorry, it was Daniel and Sully. Oh, well, I'm getting them mixed up tonight. But interesting to see when he comes out as well, how close he will be to Sully, and if Sully will have undercut him. I'll say Dan will be coming in now, maybe? No.
Thanks, Brenton.
That's to be the next lap. Ross is down to 4th after all the pit stops. But the 3 people obviously in front of him still need to make these stops. Interesting different strategies tonight on who's going to pit where. Oh, Jason is known around Wilver for his pit strategies. He won our first 3-hour enduro we did with a really good pit strategy. And so now we just give him a bit of shit about it.
Thank you.
Chris is making a stop. Sully's already made his. I believe Daniel was in the pits now, so we'll see where they're going to come out to each other. He's on his way out of the pits. Ooh, it's pretty close. Or not. No, he managed to get a good fucking Good gap there. That's good. Bit of breathing room for him there. Oh, but, Jace still hasn't been in the pits. I think he's the last car to pit, maybe? Yeah, he is, yep. 13 laps. He's done. Or on his 13th. So surely he's going to pit now. Oh, looks like someone's just gone off there. Can't see anything on telemetry that could have indicated who that was. But after those pit stops, Dan is definitely a lot closer.
But was that me, Michael? Yeah, I'd like to know what I did wrong. That's right.
Something happening back there with them.
I'm putting in that.
There we go. Alright. That's the last of the pit stops to be made. Dash to the end. See if Dan can make up those seconds. Yeah, definitely did well in the pit stop. I believe before he went in, Ross was around the 5-second lead mark. And now it's 2. Not bad. But now they're on track, looks like Ross is maybe making that gap again. See if these guys are close again. Ooh. So they're going around a lap car. Ooh. Bit less of him. Looks like he's had a black flag. I wonder if that's because of a pit exit. Him and both Michael Kelly have both got black flags. So not too sure what happened there. Don't know if it's a time one. Dan is bringing that down a bit. Is it going to be a race to the end for these guys? Just skinned it down. 1.4 seconds.
Thanks, Brendan.
Let's get it down to that second. This could be an interesting finish. see on the side of Dan's car there, Lone Wolf Sim Sports. So he's a content creator. Check out his channel. Recommend looking that up. Also got Joseph Harris, who also makes content. You can find him under Harris Sim Racing. So both of them making content. If you want their perspective of how tonight's race has gone, go check out their channels. And if you're watching this video if you're watching this as a video, you're not watching it live, I'll have it in the description of their channels as well. Have a link to their side of what's going on tonight. Ooh. Looks like the chase is on. Look at that, the lead on the third, 26 seconds. Jason's done well, up 5 positions up into 3rd place. You can see him back there in the distance. That's how far away it is. Sully won't be happy with having to do his drive-through. Oh, looks like someone's crashed over there. Looks like it's Joseph Harris again. Had a couple of spins tonight. Oh, just missed Dan passing Ross. Sorry guys.
Sorry about that, Dan.
Oh,
It's alright, mate. Shame.
Oh, Ross must have just rewind that a bit. Sorry guys. Let's check that replay out. See what happened there. Oh, it looks like Ross might have spun.
You're going to get it, buddy, because I'm being mega fuel saving, under fueled.
Oh, a bit of contact there. But that's not good for Ross. Didn't look like he got any damage there. Don't think they made any contact. So
Yeah, that explains a bit then.
yeah, that's right. That does explain a bit. Because kept that 5 seconds ahead quite a bit. And he dropped off a bit to the end. I thought maybe Dan just got his second wind. Oh, Ross might be terrible in 2nd place. He fought well for that race. It's quite ironic. We had Sully here leading for quite a bit. Well, not quite a bit at the start. And it looked like that maybe he had what it took to make it to the end. He was getting a good gap and all that sort of stuff. And we, for a majority of the race, had Ross there leading the race. Dan here just to pass it. Not long to go left. Still a few laps to go. Probably about 4. 3-ish, 4. Yeah, so still a bit in it. But no one's really close together now. In 2nd place. 3rd place there on his own. Jason. There's Andrew in 4th. 3 positions soon. Not bad. Dan actually must start at 4th. He's up 3 positions there as well. Andrew's up 3 positions. Trent up 5 positions. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Not too sure what happened with Ronald there. So lose a few positions. He looked like he was going to be fighting for 3rd. The way that everything gone, he probably could have had 3rd. Don't know what happened with him there. Daniel had his mishap at the start, but he's almost back to his starting position. He's only lost 1, so not bad. He's still going to get a decent amount of points tonight. Sully, oh man, had what it took, eh? That spin really did not serve him well. Chris, up 2 positions, not too bad. It's good in the points. Brenton also up 2 positions. Joe here down 2. Looked like he had a couple of spins. I don't think I've seen him drive this car before, so maybe that might have something to do with it. And And Michael Kelly. Oh, he's getting lapped there. So he's got a bit of front damage there. Make him a bit slower. So he's about to lap Joe as well. Joe's going to let him pass. Oh. Just about to Sully on the corner there. Dan has definitely raced well tonight. We also we're offering bonus points for clean racing too, so if someone finishes the race without any incident points, bonus points for him. Although him going around, Ross would have given him an off track, which was just here. He drove off the track. A couple more laps to go. This is round 3 of our series, as you can tell by the title. Round 4, which is next Saturday, is going to be a Mount Panorama Bathurst, so not going to be one you want to miss. It's going to be a great race. It's also, so the date's going to be the 11th of April. Alright, all our races are on Saturdays for our GT3 series. We also run 2 Enduros with this as well. What should be round 8 and 11, I believe. 12. Round 8 and 12 are our 3-hour Enduro races. If you head to our Discord in the description, if you want to get involved in our races, anything like that, it's all open to the public, it's all free. We do prizes and stuff like that for some of our other races. This is our main series, GT3s. Pushed it a bit wide there. I wonder if that's an off track going that far out. Yeah, Ross now with the 5 seconds back. Or 7. Jeez. Oh, someone go off. Above. Joe again. So this should be second to last lap, this one. Wonder if he's gonna be pretty close to the line once the timer runs out, so not sure if it's gonna be 2 laps after this one or just 1. No, surely he's got 30 seconds. Surely that is the last lap. Coming up, or now. 8-second lead. Crazy. Crazy lead. You see Ross here's got almost 20 seconds on third place. He's got 5 seconds on fourth. 6 seconds on fifth. It's quite a big gap between them all. Yeah. The field really opened up tonight. Our last round, this Dan here, Ross, and Shane, who's our championship leader at the moment, had a battle pretty much all the way to the end, from the start to the end, changing positions. So it was pretty good. It's a shame Shane can't be racing tonight. I'm sure he'd want to be, had to stay in the lead. Is this his lap? I believe it is so. First place. Well done, Dan. And second place, we've got Ross.
Nice one, Dan. Turns out it was just my overlay fucking up my fuel straight.
Nice.
Yeah, man, you were powering away. I couldn't get anywhere
third
near you,
place.
so yeah, unlucky on that one.
There's Michael Kelly. He's going to be finishing in 13th. Andrew finishing in 5th. Trent Weems finishing in 6th. Ronald Allen finishing in 7th. There's Daniel Johnson coming across the line
Good race, everyone.
in 8th.
Yeah, well done, Dan and Ross.
Thanks, buddy.
He's Silly coming across the 9th, 8 positions down. Not the best outcome for him, but
Pissed off a bullshit penalty for touching the fucking paint line going in.
10th
And nice to
place
see you
for
out on
Chris.
track again, Ronald. Haven't seen you for ages.
Yeah, I know, mate. You still running with SRW?
On and off.
Yeah, I
And
jumped
there's
over to
Brenton
V8 Vets because
with
I'm an old
11th.
bastard.
And we've got Joe finished in 12th, and
Yeah, I'll give the V8 to
Michael
8,
Kelly
but,
12th, and Kyle
Yeah,
Francis
no,
13th.
SRW is a bit hit and miss, but yeah, this is found a good home here, I think.
Thanks for watching, guys. If
Yeah,
you
it's
want
a
to
good
see any
place.
more
I've
of our
been here for
content,
quite
head
some time
to
now.
all the rest of the videos. In our Discord, you'll find all the races when we're
Nice
going to
and
have them and
relaxed
all that
and
sort of stuff
chilled and
that you'd like to
have a
do.
bit of fun with each other.
But yeah, thanks for racing, guys. Thanks for racing.
Yeah.
Thanks for
yeah,
watching.
So